I'm going to show you how to make awesome characters for absolute beginners, starting with the head. As you can see, look, it follows along accurately. And it's a lot easier. Look, here's the actual model from the game, and here's the one you make from box modeling. And look, anime characters don't have lips, they always look weird, and look how similar it is. It's awesome, a lot easier. Look, you make this blocking monstrosity, divide it again, turns into that, and the computer software does this. See? Boom, look how blocky and ugly it is. Then boom. All right, a lot easier than you think it is. All this stuff for absolute newbies. And look, boom. The inners of the head, how to do it. The mouth is also included. All right, basically the same how they do it. And it's awesome. All right, let's get started. I'm going to show you how to do the whole avatar course. Link in the description of how to even download this stuff. Let's see, let me show you, for example, this is where I download the model. You need this tool first, install that. You go to this guy, you click his link, it leads you to here, you click one, and boom, that's how I got mine right here. Choose this one. Yeah, boom. Download it, and I'll show you how to do everything. And I also do commissions if you guys are interested on female avatars. I know how to make complicated avatars like this. I love helping you guys. All right, let's get started. I made this one from the Iron Mouse tutorial. See? From Iron Mouse. It's awesome. Fully rigged. I show you how to do all this. I did other tutorials on different styles as well, if you're interested. And look, you just make these blocking monstrosities, then boom, the computer software does the rest. All right, I'm excited. I'm doing one on Philian. I already did one on Iron Mouse. It's fun. This is a breakdown of the head of different methods I use, but you guys said it was too hard, so I made this one. And look, this blocky, beautiful monstrosity, stuff like this, then boom. All right, if this video gets popular enough, I will do a part 2. These videos are a lot of work. So if it gets 5,000 views, I promise you guys, I'll do another video. And look, boom. All right, I did one Iron Mouse already. How to set up a whole character, walking, talking, the whole process. How to set up for a game, moving and talking for VTubing, or just for a video game in general. 3 movies, if that you think as well. Look, boom. All right, let's get started. Blender, link in description. Blender is free, awesome, open source. And once you install it, it's pretty easy to install. Setup, don't worry, just click off to the side. And I'm going to show you what buttons I'm clicking. All right, down left is what I'm clicking, see? So you can follow along. Do not panic. If I'm clicking stuff, slow down the video and you can follow along that way. Up right is your primitive navigation. So you can click here to navigate. And remember, middle mouse button to look around. Hold down shift, middle mouse button to pan around, or you can click on the hand and pan around. Middle mouse will go in and out, or you can just hold down the magnifying glass and go in and out. So multiple ways to do stuff. Hold down Alt, the middle mouse button to snap with these views on these axes, or you can just click right here. Multiple ways to do stuff. And let's say if you lost somewhere out in space, do not panic. You do Shift C. All right, see right there. And that brings you back to all the objects you have in the room. Or you can click on the cube up here, for example, and it highlights in the orange yellowish. Then just do dot on the numpad and zooms in on it. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to hide this. I'm going to right click right over here. New collection. I'm going to call this collection reference art. All right. And I'm going to shove my reference art in here. So if it's highlighted, that means everything could be shoved in here. All right, so whatever your reference art is, just grab and drop. All right, and click down here. I'm going to click here. Depth, I'm going to do it from the back, so you only see it from the back from the character. And I'm going to do front right here. So turn around, middle mouse button, look around. You don't see it from that view, which is awesome for reference art. And we are going to do Alt-R, that brings it into the 0 position, Alt-G. All right, see it's on all these zeros. We want that. Middle mouse button, Alt, or you can go up here and do it. Just do R, hold down Control to get exact measurements. Boom, as you can see, just 90. Middle mouse button and Alt to pan right there. And I'm going to do this halfway-ish, about right here. Remember, holding down Control, left click to put right there. All right. The red line, we want the character to kind of surf on this. And the blue line to be center with it. All right, see the origin point is? All right, G, then hold down Control to put it about right there-ish. You see how it's halfway, but zoom in. Remember, middle mouse button, then, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, middle mouse button, then shift to pan around. And just zoom in right here. So do G, hold down Control, it does the find the movements. Let's see, about right there, the character surfing on it. And we want, so G And you could do X, so it only does an X axis, so it doesn't fly around everywhere. Then about, that sounds about good. And we could do Shift D, that duplicates it. Right click to let go, and hold down middle mouse button, then Alt, pan right there. Hold down Shift, then middle mouse button to go over here. I'm going to click right here. I'm going to do 3D cursor, so it does whatever the cursor is. Remember, Shift C to put it back in the middle if somehow got lost somewhere. We do R, hold down Control, right here. All right. And I'm going to deselect that now because I don't need it anymore. Middle mouse button, Alt right there. And we want this view. G, then Y, hold down Control. And just zoom in. All right. G, then Y, hold down Control. All right, we want right here. Find a place we can see from all views and snap it right there. Let's see. The reason why, because we have 6 views as you can see. Well, technically we're going to do like 7, but I'm going to show you that later. All right, and that looks like it's good. But we have the other side as well because this character is symmetrical. Because why not? Shift D, right click, let go. Hold the middle mouse button, Alt. And make sure you're on the middle origin point. Then R, hold down Control, about right there. And now I look from this view, it matches up with the hill. If it doesn't, remember, do the same thing, level it up. All right, awesome. And click on this one again, the first one, Shift D, right click, let go, middle mouse button, Alt, pan right there, R, hold down Control, right there. And this is going to be this way, but remember, it's going to be from down here because this is the bottom of the characters. Just do G, hold down Control. But right here, we want the one with no bow in the back so you can see the figure more often. And see, hold down Control, pop it about right there. And now we could do G, then X. About halfway, that's good enough. All right, so we got all these wonderful views. Now it's time for the 45-degree angle one. That could be kind of tricky. Actually, no, to be honest, it's really tricky. All right, and let's get started. All right, Shift D, R45. And it's going to be from this angle. So remember, you do middle mouse button, Alt, and you have to go again. And this is a 45. Make sure you click this so it's flat. All right, now we've seen a 45 view. All right, we have the one off to the side selected. All right, so we don't get confused. I'm going to hide all the other images. How we do that is only on axis. See that? This one as well, only on axis. No, wait a minute. Do I know what one is selected? All right, see? Now I only want to see 2 on axis. The original one and this one, because this is one to base it off of. All right, after it's middle mouse button, then Alt, pan right. See, in between these views, make sure you select on that. All right, so the bald character is the one that's at the middle. All right, but we want to do the side view of this one over here. All right, and we do it with this eye. See the far eye right here and the far eye right here. And let's do the blue origin point thing. Let's see. All right, and that looks close enough. All right, and I'm going to select right here. And we do right here. It just does it on the Z-axis, so 100% flat with it. All right, and yeah, now it's time to duplicate it. I'm probably just get the original one, duplicate it. Just do R on the Z-axis, negative 45. Wait a minute, how come it's not working? R 45, okay, it's R negative 45 from top view. All right. After that, we're going to click on this thing again. Remember, we're in halfway mode, halfway between here. And the character is bald, is our middle one. And we want to do G. See, no, actually we want to do G over here because we want to get the corner view. See this? And we want to put it right here. All right. Remember, just click this right here. All right, and now when we look from different views, make sure it's on the flat. It should be flat with the eye poking out. So you do this. All right, that's good. All right, now it's time for the bottom, the top and bottom. Shift D, right click, let go. Alt R. All right. Just do R, hold on, control about right there-ish. And let's see. That's always going to be awesome. Do Alt R, Alt G, Alt S. Just bring it back in the middle. Then do R and hold on, control right there. Then middle mouse button, then Alt right here. We're going to do the bottom view. So it's about right here-ish. And we want it to be halfway. So just slit right there. And that looks good. All right, but we want it to be with the heel. Remember, we had the heel part right here. See the slide? It's supposed to be right here-ish. So G, then Y, hold on, control. About right there-ish. And look, see how the barely taps right there? That's really important when you flip it. So Shift D, right click, let go. Then do R. I'll just do Alt R for faster sake after that go from above. And now we are going to do the top view. Remember, we want the pinky to be like barely tapping, as you can see right there. And just do G, then X, and hold on, control about. That probably looks good. All right, and remember, we're going to do the origin point only on access. It just declutters it. All right, but now we see from these accesses. All right, click this one as well. Line access. All right, so now we only see from his access. Shift C, then one a numpad to go 100% view. All right, so we go up here, click this. We're going to click this. All right, and now when we click this, none of these are selectable, which is awesome. That's what you want. You do not want to select these. Really annoying to select these on accident. All right, this is your reference. All right, and let's take a little break. Shift C to bring everything back to origin point. And remember to save your project. Save, and just where I'm going to save it. Then save project. Down left is what I'm clicking. See? And remember, upright is what I'm clicking in navigation. All right, I'm going to right click over here, new collection. I'm going to call this collection, actually keep the character in because this is selectable. I'm going to go to add, mesh, cube. And after that, go into edit mode. Do hold down Z to go into wireframe. And remember, if you don't know what mode I'm in, over here. And if I'm in certain orthographics, right here. So don't panic. And remember, down left is what I'm clicking. All right, or just not one on a numpad. All right, mouse wheel to zoom in. Hold down Z to go in wireframe. S to scale. Hold down control. About right there. G, then Z. Hold down control. Probably right there. And just dot on the numpad. Or just zoom in with the mouse and hold down shift and middle mouse button, pan around. S to scale. About right there. May have that selected and have face selected, I guess. And just move it about. See, about right there. Make sure it's inside the head. It doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, my exact measurements are right there if you guys are freaking out. And it's not exact. You don't have to follow it exactly. Subdivide. All right, then turn this up to all the way smooth. And yeah. And start grabbing and moving it along. I'm going to grab this half, X, faces. I'm going to add modifier, generate, mirror, the butterfly. Click these. I'm going to add another generator, generate, subdivision surface. So I'm going to click this too, this, and hide it for now because I don't want to see it for now. And just move everything, make sure you have dot select, and move everything needs to be. These ones, for example, supposed to be down the chin area. These ones supposed to be at the tilt, kind of like beneath the nose, kind of like at that curve angle. That's good. Make sure this supposed to be more out, kind of like it's actually extends at the head. So let's see, that's probably good. And yeah, A, right click, subdivide, and click that to a 2. It's basically good. Alt left click right here. Remember, make sure that's selected. Pull this out and pull it in, and you have that. Make sure that's selected. So now it clips together. And just do S to scale, just kind of bring it out about right there-ish. And we can add two cuts, Control R. One right here, right click go, Control R, one right here, left click to let go. Remember, you see how you see this weird face in the corner? I click this, it's kind of a weird one. You can count from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you are freaking out if there's too many polygons. I'm going to select the whole thing and I'm going to go right here and just move it a tiny bit. And after that, move it all the way up. That just smooths it. All right, or you right click and shade smooth. I'm sorry, smooth vortex. Go face select, right click, shade smooth. So that now it looks like it's smooth. And make sure you click right here. And now we're going to start line head. Okay, make sure you have this selected and make sure it's on that one selected. And if you do G, then the middle mouse wheel up or down. Sometimes it starts really up. So you have to go down to right there. Make sure you have the middle one selected. And about right there-ish. And just make sure you do it from different views. See this? This is supposed to be more roundish. It's supposed to be more higher. And let's see, we'll turn this off for now. This is supposed to be the chin area. All right, now it's time for the eyes. All right, where are the eyes exactly? Don't panic. You see how we have this right here and you have this? You can measure off of it. So for example, it's 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Let me count my stuff. It's beneath that. And we do X, then vortex. All right, I'm going to count my stuff. 1, 2, 3. See, 1, 2, 3. I measured it. Alt, left click right here. Right click. Loop tools, circle. All right, if you don't see circles or loop tools, do not panic. It's easier than you think it is. Go up to edit, preferences, get extensions, allow online extensions. It used to be built into it. It's annoying. Loop, and just install it. And it should also be in add-ons. Loop. Make sure you have that checkbox in. All right, and do S to scale on the Z axis. About halfway and just zooming in. And see over here, let me select this one. Probably about right there. I should click it off. And just align everything up. And yeah. Make sure you have, let's see, everything lined up correctly. That's also really important as well. Let's see. GG. This is before the nose. All right. The nose is right here. Just a minute on the nose. I'm going to show you how to do that because that one's a specific thing to do. All right, and let's just get the eyes figured out right now. Right here, R, then do Z. Going to see how it's matching up, but we need to match it up from this point of view exactly. Remember, middle mouse button Alt to snap different views, and just kind of just start snapping it together. And let's see, once you got it good, if you do smooth, it kind of looks similar. It's not too much off, so I'm going to click it off for now. And now I go from this view, do R, then Z, put there, then just do R because it's supposed to be more flattish. Remember, you do Alt and Alt right here, middle mouse and Alt, pan right here, then click this. See how this is flat? And this is from this point of view. So you can do RR. So you kind of just angle it from this point of view and just kind of guide it from this point of view, but you may still have to fix it from here. See? And just click these. Show this off. Yeah, see, it looks good from this angle. That's what it wants to do from this angle. Do Alt S for this. It doesn't have to be 100% perfect. All right, Alt, left click this. E, right click, let go. S to scale. And just hold down Control about right there. Hold down Shift, left click here, here. Just, let's see, Alt S a little bit, not too much, about right there. Alt left click right here. E, right click, let go, and just make sure you're on that one. Just shove it all the way in. All right, and do F and scale it. Click this, Shift E, and kind of push it in because that's what's kind of supposed to be See, SX, but make sure nothing pokes through. Even in this view, if it pokes through a little bit, just shove it in. All right, then click on this. See, even in this view, we still don't want it. Click these, Alt S, or GG. All right, then it's coming together. Oh, my parrot wants to jump on me. Come on, little buddy, come here. Itching his head, just a minute. Okay, come on, get the bird. Come on, come on. There you go. He is adorable. All right, now I'm gonna click smooth. Does a pretty good job. When you select faces, for example, just to line everything up. And if you want more of a sharp look, not a problem. Alt left click right here, Shift E. All right, and that's gonna give it a really sharp look. SX. And just click the edge and line everything up. Want a little bit of past it for the eyebrows. All right, and if you have a sharp edge, for example, I have one right here, just do Shift E. Look right here, Shift E. And that would do a sharp edge if you need a sharp edge. I don't always recommend it. I don't really need a sharp edge. But as if you have a character with a sharp edge, that's what I would do. All right, that looks good. But now, remember this view? Let's see. I still don't want it to be so rough. Even in this view, I still want it to be softer. Does that make sense? Here we go. All right, and just kind of smooth it along. Remember, go in this view, click flat. And see this, for example? Let's do the dot select. You put on this one, but make sure it's really small, just so it influences GY. Here we go. And yeah, that looks good. All right, now it's, remember you can do it again as well. See how you have the cheeks. It wants the cheeks to be more out. Turn this on. All right, we don't need this loop pool right here. Alt left click right here, then just edge. It saves on polygons. See, GG. About halfway, and GG. See, we do want the ear. The ear's gonna be right here. We need some polygons for the ear. Okay, what's next? What next is the mouth. But first, let's do the nose. It isn't too hard. Let's see, but we could do K. And there's multiple ways we can do it. Do K, do right here, hold down Shift here. Then see, it's up to you for how high you want it to go. For me, I want to go past the hairline. And after that, then enter. And see how the hairlines are right there. Do I want it right there? Just do K. All right, because I want to go up here somewhere but not see it. All right, so we do K here, in the middle, here, right here, 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 then enter. All right, so it look like this. That is really important of what it looks like. Let's see, did I do it right? Sometimes I panic if I don't do it right. Middle. Okay. Click these, right click, smooth vortex. And this one's supposed to be, turn this off. Right here, this one's supposed to be the nose right here. All right, so click on this. Now we have a nose. The more you know. Right, and just click these. Let's see, select this. Alt H, no, I'm sorry, Alt S. Just to kind of fan it out if you need to. Just depends. Remember up here when you do this one as well. Do K. Right here. Right here. Go right here. Then back right here. Then right there. Then enter. It's up to you how you want to go. I just don't want to see it anymore. So put a pulse to the bald line. The reason we added this for the nose and for the eyes to have more geometry, because that is important. It's really important for the nose to be here because it's on geometry and it goes up here. Does two functions, makes a nose, does the eye, so it has a little gap right here, and that is just leftover, so we can just close it off. Close off earlier and later. All right, and take a good look over before we do the mouth. Let's curve everything in that one needs to be curved. And look from this point of view, remember? And for example, we just move this one. So we could turn on this, not too much. GY. Here we go. But it still looks good from this view. After that, just kick it back. You go back and forth. We are going to add a mouth, so it's not done yet. And so you click right here. G, Z. All right. Click right here. It's good to look at it from both angles. See how it's now too far? Do G, Y. G, X. Yeah, looks good. Let's take a tiny break. Remember, down left is when I'm clicking. Quick navigation, upright. All right, so now let's do this. So you want this kind of zoomed out about right there-ish. Kind of find a flow to it. All right, now time for the mouth. Click here. But first, let's put this down lower. Okay, now let's do it. Here, here. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the edges. Click this off. E, right click, let go. S to scale about, let's see, this goes all the way down to the tip of the, before the lip even forms. All right, so just do faces. No, I'm sorry, faces. And this one, let's see, this one starts to go small. Remember, kind of starts right here-ish. Bring everything in. But remember, see, this is before the lip goes up. Just click on that. See, so that is like with the nose. This is like after. So make sure just kind of where spaced out. I want this to be, it's not too small. Alt left click right here. E, right click, let go. S to scale, hold down control about right there. Hold down shift, left click here, make sure on the dot select. Then move it, then S to scale. See, this is going to be the very tip of the lip, all right? That's important. And let's see, the very tip. See, make sure, let's see, do smooth, because I want to have it still a nice curvature. I'll just click these, S. Well, let's see, look at my reference stuff. Yeah, this one gets more smaller. GG. All right, Alt left click right here, then E, right click to let go. And hopefully I don't see, check that in case if you do too many times. There you go. All right, hold down shift, left click here. Do S to scale on the Z axis, S to scale on the Y axis. I kind of both want them perfectly all flat together. About right here. There's different lengths depending on what you want. Let's see. After that, do E, right click to let go. Then push it about right there. S, Z, right click, then circle. Sometimes it flips out. So do S, Z, right click, smooth vortex. Now do circle. Okay, good. Sometimes it just freaks out. Alt S. S to scale on the Z axis. So you push it about right here-ish. All right. See, S, Y, just kind of, we could do 0 if you want to. Alt left click right here. Alt, see, Alt S. Make sure all goes through. Except for this one. You don't want to do this one. This one's iffy. Do that one by itself. See, S on the Z axis and kind of just go through. S on the Y. Kind of want it all to be flat and all go through. No, we can do this one. Just click about right there-ish. It's not, just kind of click it. So you may have to add more geometry here sometimes. So should we add more geometry? It's just up to you. Why do we have a problem? Here we go. And after that, start matching stuff together. So you may have to reapply stuff, move it around. Yeah, the body's in the way of that. So there's no way that's going to happen. See how it's kind of all tracing along? All right, go from this view. It's kind of hard to see because we have like nothing to go on. See, G on the y-axis. You want it equally kind of scattered out, Alt S. It does kind of start supposed to go in though. Let's see. Click this. Click this off. Let's kind of curve it like that. And let's kind of curve it like that. Okay, now test it. Okay. Click this and see what it looks like, if it looks good to you. All right, and we may have to soften it. Right click, smooth vortex. Click these. Smooth vortex. All right, looks good for now. And now it's time for the ears. So let's see, we can put them right here. Just do E, kind of put them about right here, kind of spin it-ish. Control R, right click, let go. And let's see. Before we do that, let's kind of push it where it needs to be. R on the Z axis. And let's see that? And just kind of guide it where it needs to be. Control R, right click to let go. Now it's just time to put it in. Just turn on this, but turn it not so high, just so I can do that. I don't want it on too high. I don't want to mess with too many stuff. And just kind of Alt, hold down Shift. Just do Alt, click right here. And do from this side, Shift E. And let's see, it looks presentable. That's that. Just start fixing the ear. Click on this. Alt S. See, I want this to be more down. Kind of like that, because I still want it to have some thickness down here. And take your time to make it look pretty. See that? I still want to have the curve. I still really want to follow along. See, I still want that curve. It's supposed to be a nice curve, a nice one down here too. Alt S. These. That's it. Alt S. Not too much. Okay, and click these and just go from this point of view. Smooth vortex. See if that helps. Let's just do it a little bit though, because I want it like, just depends. All right, and let's take a little break. Down left is what I'm clicking, so I can follow along. All right, let's add the neck. Depending on how much vertices you want, to how you connect the body is how much you're gonna have. See, for me, that's good enough. And so you can push it a little back over here, right click, circle. And see, S to scale and circle again. Just depends on the shape of it and what you want. Let's see, and eat extrude. Let's put it about right here-ish. Do circle again. S to scale on the x-axis. See how kind of this goes up. Just delete these. And let's click these. We can smooth this area because it's a little bit jungled. So right click, smooth vortex. So I'm going to click these. Control B, just a little bit. It's going to make it so the neck kind of splits off. And after that, just make sure everything's kind of smooth. Has a nice flow to it. That helps out a lot. Breaks out the roughness of the subdivision. Control R, one in the middle. Let's see, and S. Well, just do a circle. I think that might fix it. Alt S. S. No, let's do circle again. SY. Okay, so now smooth modifier. See how it changes inside once you smooth it. Let's turn on this. And just kind of make sure there's enough faces out of the way. That helps out a lot. All right, the nose can use some fixing as well. We should go in this view and smooth it. Alt S. See how I get this corner. See roughness about right there. Let's do it again. Just depends on what shape you want the nose. So I think I want it a little bit more pointy. R on the Z axis. Just really is up to you. Go in the halfway view. Click on this so it does basic. Well, we don't want to touch lip down there. All right, that's good enough for now. Let's do the inners of the mouth. Let's see, it's a little bit of a gap, so let's fix that. Click right here, hold down Shift, click right here, turn this off, and Alt S. And see, Shift D, right click, let go, and let's put it about right here-ish. I'm gonna do F, see what that looks like. R on the Z-axis. Doesn't have to be that big of a mouth. Control R, see what that looks like. About right there seems nice. It's up to you how big you want it. Alt S. See the lips begin right there. So let's fix that right now. Let's turn on this. Just a little bit though. Alright, the lips bother you, we can change it later. And remember, there's the anime lips. They're meant to be with no topology. Let's click right here and kind of put this up. Let's click right here. Alt S. Put this up a little bit. So it's matched the dome. And don't forget about the side view. See this right here? This is not supposed to be here. Alt S. See, seems like there's a view of them. See how it has a curve to it? Right here it's supposed to be more roundish. All right, now after that, let's focus on the eyes. Multiple ways to do it. Let's go back into object mode, Shift C. Let's go to add, mash, let's do circle and do it to an 8. Go back into edit mode and S to scale, hold on control, probably about like right there-ish. Turn this off. Remember we have this one selected. Hold down middle mouse button, Alt, pan right there. Do R, hold down control, so about 90-degree angle. Do G, and then put it about, hold down G and control. Dot on the numpad to zoom in, and just S to scale. Down the numpad, and do you see that? Alright, we're gonna add modifiers first. Generate mirror. No, that's not what I wanted. My keyboard feels weird. Mirror. Add another modifier. Generate subdivision surface. We're going to click that to 2 for now. See, S to scale. Well, E, right click, let go. M at center. And select the whole thing. S to scale. And about kind of like a diamond shape. Put it away over here. Make sure it's in the middle right here. R on the Z axis. Let's see. Make sure it looks like that. And R on the Z axis. But right there. Alright, now I have to do it in the quarter view. And see, you might have to need a tilt. R on the Z axis. G on the X axis. Let's do a little bit of both. So it looks good. That looks okay. These views are more important to me. That looks acceptable. All right. Now let's click right here. Shift D, SX0, SY0. And let's figure out where to put this. Let's put it about right here-ish. And let's see. E, turn this off. Probably put it about right here. Click these two. E extrude, put it right here. S to scale. That's nice and pointy. Do the same thing over here. Making the eyebrows. Do smooth tool, smooths it down. E, point in the middle, S to scale. And E over here, right before this point, E again. E, and right before this point, then E right past it. Then E way down here. All right, let's see what it looks like. Click these. E, extrude, S to scale, make it really small. Control R. Probably do that later. Let's do this for now, just one, until you move out of the way and where we want it. All right, and see what it looks like when smooth. Hey, it looks pretty nice. Let's see. So 2 for now. And we need to connect it to the head. This L, and just put it over here. Put it probably about halfway. R on the Z axis. Hold on Control. And put it about a little bit in between both of them because it needs to be fixed. SX. All right, and okay, we go out of here. Click on the head, hold down Shift, then click on here, then click on here. All right. So as you can see, let's click on this, do a little bit of this. It's a little bit off. All right, now it matches. Let's see the corner view. It matches pretty good. All right. See if it still matches. Oh no, it doesn't. Oh, it's smooth it. Sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah, it looks okay. No, let's just grab these. And Alt S to kind of drag it out, about right there. And see, we're way off right here. So just kind of put it right here, Alt S. Kind of do an in-betweenish. And just kind of move it along. As you can see, these, let's do edge select. These go way back right here. I also go more forward right here. For some reason, I don't even see it right here, but it's still there. And you go from side view. This one really pokes out. See, like way out there. Control R. Like that. It does a cool whoosh look. All right, so right here, I have to click on here. Move it in some. And do some face select. Move everything out. All right, this is supposed to be poking out, not in. Move it out. Now, right now, Connor, that's my birdie. Not right now. There you go. All right, and we're going to add another modifier, generate subdivision surface. Let's see, and we're gonna move this, hold down shift and left click right here. All right, and let's see. Gonna select here, select, okay, L here, Alt N, click calculate outside. All right, so we're gonna do a flip because we want just, oh gosh. Okay, minimize this. We just want to go in, see like that, but do rim only. So saves polygons and whatnot. And we don't want the rim going through. All right. There's enough about following reference art. Now let's go back to here, side view. Let's see. Oh, grapes. That's good enough. All right, now time for the eyebrows on top. Shift-D, turn this off. S, Y, 0, just so it's flat in that view. E, turn these off. See all the way across. Scale, Control E, one right here, and this one will be in the middle. It'll be fat. Control right here, Control right here. Remember, this one's supposed to be skinny. And after that, add it back on. And let's see. Let's flip this. Alt N. Flip. All right, and let's push right here. R, Z. See how it kind of fits right there? Do a combination of both. And do this view. Oh, something's like scratching. Sorry about that, guys. And that seems to match through. Make sure it matches back again. All right, and after that, it's up to you, depending on how you like it. For example, I want these Alt S just to poke out. Alt S just to poke out. All right. All right, and that looks good. Okay, poke these out a little more. I don't want these going through. See, go far away. I don't want anything clipping through. And I just poke these out. All right, looks good to me. It's up to you how you guys want it to look like. Just soften these up a little bit. I don't want them too harsh. I like to do quarter view. And look at anything else. See what needs it. All right, let's take a little break. Now it's time for the teeth and tongue. But remember, it's always little tweaks you can do here and there. For example, see the neck. And let's see, do this, then X. Or do this, and let's see. Until you get something in between. Okay, now it's time for the teeth. Go to Add, Cube, and turn these off. S to scale, probably about like that much, and just dot on a numpad. And S and Z, probably about right there. This is the tongue. Control R, right click to let go. Click these four edges, X, vortex. Then after that, we can add it back on. All right, this is the tongue. Control R, right click, let go. Kind of put this down and put it down. See how it gets like that. And let's see, for example, you could do shade smooth. That would just round it up and resize it again. Because I do want to, oh, nah, it doesn't matter. Okay, S, Y. SX, just to make it more roundish. And it's up to you if you want it to be like flat or rough underneath. All right. Now it's time for the teeth. So go to add, circle, and let's put this down to 3. Let's exit these. And let's see. That's good. S to scale, hold down control, but right here-ish. And E, right click, let go. S to scale. Let's see. The teeth don't have to be that big. All right, and click these X vortex. Let's see, and let's put about halfway-ish. Oh, halfway sounds good, just really depends. E. About right there-ish. Oh yeah, we don't need this half anymore. Vortex. Let's add this back on. Let's see, we do want it to be sharp. Let's see. Is it shifty? No. It's this side. Boom. All right. Oh, Here we go. It just really depends on what you want. All right. And just Shift D and put it above. Like almost touching. See about right there. And it just depends right here how thick you want it, how much you want it. About right there-ish. First, let's delete the back ones. Faces. Let's see, let's put lower on the tongue, about halfway. Okay. Now we do from origin point. S to scale. Put it probably about, depends how big you want it. That size probably is good. And after that, let's go back to this one. Let's do G, hold on control. Down numpad and control. Let's see. And let's put it in a little bit. Probably about, well, it just really depends. Okay, control I, hide. All right, so now we only have these selected. Let's see, just holding down shift and left clicking. And do the tongue. S, Y. Yeah, it really is up to you how much you want to go. For example, if you want it just to be the tip, because I think characters naturally would have the tip, you can have the tip. For me, it's a little mixture of both. All right, GG, for example, is much in these two. All right, that looks good to me. I'm going to do the tongue, make sure you have face, right click, shade smooth, Alt H, then boom. All right, and we're done. Give it a good look over, see if there's anything else you want to change. And that's how you do the head. Oh, it's last minute things. I forgot to add the little things in here. All right, so I'm going to do that right now. Shift D and S to scale, really small, Alt S. That brings it out. That's going to be the black part of the eye, as you can see. Do Shift D again, and Shift D again, and just Alt S to bring it to the spot you want it to be at. And you could change the thickness later. Also, it's a little part in the eye. Shift D. You can always just change it later. It's usually a part that's textured. S. That's more later that I'm going to go into that, guys. All right. Hope that helps. I made this from the Iron Mouse tutorial. See? From Iron Mouse. It's awesome. Fully rigged. I show you how to do all this. All right. I'm excited to do this with this character too. But I have to get at least 5,000 views because this video is a lot of work. Whew. Part 2, the body, if this gets popular enough. And I'd be glad to show you guys to do it. I just love making videos for you guys. I also do commissions if you guys are interested. How to make awesome characters like this. With awesome reference art, of course.